Okay, today I want to talk about respect. Respect in our society, respect among individuals, respect like the word respect. And I would like to point out that respect. If I talk about respect, we think of elders, we think of our bosses, we think of our parents, um, we think of our financials, but if you think about respect, it rotates around our superiors. So in literally, respect, it's something it's supposed to please our superiors. We are supposed to, it's something meant for people who think they are better than us. Okay, we live in the world where there are people who are superiors, but being my superior doesn't make you any special than any special. No matter who you are, even if you are my parent, doesn't make you any special. So respect is an illusion, like it or not. It's an illusion created by people, selfish people who wanted to assume superiority over others. Respect is a piece that was scrapped off from love. Respect, it's supposed to be love, because guess what? If I respect you, for example, if my son has to respect me, he has to do exactly what I tell him. Okay? But if I love my son, he has to do what he wants, as long as it does not, as long as he does something out of love. Love is freedom. Basically, love is freedom, because if I love my son, I let him do what he wants, regardless. And if love is two-way, because if I love my son and he loves me, I don't think he can come up and insult me. Okay? And I don't think my son can come up and tell me bad things or do, if he loves me well enough. But it's not out of, kneeling down to greet me is not a sign of love. It's worshiping me. Well, it's meant to feed my ego, which I don't think that makes sense. So it doesn't need to kneel down and talk to me and greet me. Neither does my daughter. And for women it's worse, simply because this society, we live in society where women are oppressed, they are regarded inferior, they have to treat men, but we are all human beings. There's no need. If we love each other, there's no need for someone to do something so special to show superiority. If you are my boss, I don't have to come to your office every day to greet you. But when I feel like I can come and greet you, if I want to know how you are doing. And if you are my boss and you feel like you can come, and I don't need to stand off my desk to stand up and say, hey, good morning, boss, because that means I have to do what pleases you. But if I'm comfortable, I'm like, good morning, boss. What do you lose? If I'm passing by and I find a 12-year-old, I'm like, hey, Kenneth, come. How are you? What do I lose? But we live in a society where elders have to be greeted because they are elders. Even if he sees you first and he lets you pass, be like, the people here don't greet. But you elder person, if you greet a kid, if you greet me, what do you lose? What if I don't care what your day is, how your day is going? Am I supposed to be first? We are supposed to teach each other love. If we have love in society, we don't need respect, because love comes in handy. It comes like the whole package. I don't need to kneel down. We don't need to stand up when the teacher enters in class, because we are all human. Guess what? We can, if I say good morning, teacher, was sitting down. What do you lose? Oh, if my father wakes up early in the morning and comes to my bedroom, Banji, how are you? Good morning. What does he lose? Those are the things that affect us in society, and most of people, we are being oppressed, and some people are actually submissive to this kind of oppression. But guess what? Respect is an illusion. The true aspect in our society should be love. If we love each other well enough, there is no need for respect. Because if I respect my wife, and if I love my wife, I don't need my wife to kneel down while greeting me. I don't need my wife to come and, as a sign of respect, to call me Mr. or whatever. You know, if it's love, anyone can be called Mr. I can call a 2-year-old Mr. Banji or Mr. Kawoya. You know, respect is two-way. Love is two-way. Respect is only meant for the superiors. It doesn't favor the inferiors. But love is general. You keep being oppressed. People be like, don't come to my office if you're wearing a t-shirt. It's disrespectful. But guess what? It's my freedom to wear a shirt. You know, if you want to work with animals, don't tell them that, but you are dealing with people. You cannot step on people's freedom simply because you own a company, because humans remain human no matter what you have. You get the point? So, we are supposed to work together with love, not with respect. Respect is bullshit. Big bullshit. It's meant to feed the experienced people who want to feel big, you know. That's why you be like, who are you greeting while you are standing? What the fuck? Who are you to be greeted while you are sitting? Are you God? Are you supernatural? Are you what makes you so think you're so special? What do you lose? You know, people build their lives on ego. People want to be pleased. People want to be satisfied. We are living in what's called modern day slavery. We are being enslaved by the small things. People are forced to wear suits to go to work in a very hot day. Guess what? Because be like, you know, it's disrespectful to go to someone's office. You know, people are forced to wear. You know, people are forced to tuck in. They use even to cane us at school. Tuck in. What about tucking in? You know, we are people's freedom is being scrapped away in order to satisfy some specific people. I don't have plaited hair, man. That's crap. You know, they don't do this because this. You know, they use even to be like, why are you dancing in public? It's very disrespectful. It's my freedom. If I'm dancing in public when no one is dancing, what do you lose? What do people lose? You know, the whole idea is respect. It's an illusion. The true thing is love. If we love each other well enough, we give each other freedom to do what we want. We don't need to satisfy our ego. If you love someone well enough, they don't need to bow down to you. They don't need to bootlick you, because to me, kneeling down, in fact, when somebody is greeting me while kneeling down, they have people who assume I'm their superior. They try to kneel down when they greet me, but I always stop the bill. Greet me in English. Greet me in English, don't please. Because I feel like I'm assuming I'm not any special. Even if, you know, I don't feel that special, but people really have that. You know, that's why most people end up being alone. They end up being, you know, they end up being called selfish. They be like, but for me, I'm not selfish. But how you treat people. Today, please, I'm urging to the society, to everyone who might watch this video, replace respect with love. What you've been assuming to be respect is total BS. The true thing is love. If you love your son, if you love your wife, there's no need to oppress them to do what they don't want. Just have them, love them. Because if love is two-way, make sure, because of course there's negative way. You cannot come and abuse me or and insult me and say, I have freedom, but because that's against love. Love is in light and positivity. Well, if I don't care who you are or what, if I don't want to greet you, I'll pass by you. Don't take it personal. Guess what? I'm not interested in knowing how your day was. So you cannot force me to be, hey, that boy has not greeted me. Guess what? I'm not interested. You cannot force it. Greeting is not a formality. I told people it's not a formality. Greeting people is not a formality. Greeting, we're supposed to know how somebody, because we do it because we care. So those things people do because of respect, it totally start replacing things in your life slowly. What somebody has been doing with respect, teach them to do it with love. Because if love, with love, you always have a choice to do or to do not. But if you really love someone, you can do something good for them. Then there's no need for these small things. Kneel down, bowing down, you know, as long as, because love involves politeness. I don't think it would be rude if I came to my father or my mother and I humbly stood up and I said, Osibitano mama, or Osibitano tata. Or I don't think my daughter would be rude if she came up and stood humbly and said, Osibitano tata. I don't think it's rude. Not even rude. That's why the white society has surpassed us in social moralities. Because of course there are things we call bad that they do because they have freedom. But here, freedom means immorality. Funny, in Africa, freedom means immorality. But you have to have freedom. People have a right to do what they want as long as they in the line of love. You know, there is no need to oppress the others. There is no need to grasp. There is no need to have people look down on people simply because you have money, simply because you are their parents, simply because you are their uncle, for whatever case. If, trust me, if you start treating each other with love, you realize, like I did, realize that respect is total bullshit. You realize that respect is total bullshit. So start replacing in your life. Respect replace love. With respect replace love, then you will see how your life will start to change. You will see how people will see you different. You view the world in a very different perspective, an enjoyable perspective. Thank you for watching this video. Big up. I want the world to be a better place for everyone. That's my dream.